What's up? We are back in the session for part 4 of the career on manual catch. Getting right to it with today's first mission. I don't think I ever noticed this yellow thing. It's very random. So how can I resist? And I feel like I've never seen these stacked benches either. Getting sidetracked right out the gate. A bit slow on the flip. But I am set on my 50-50 idea, flip out. Okay. This I don't even know what to do on except that. Nice. Okay. Grind slash slide ledge. Okay, this is a line situation. Nollie nose slide, nollie heel out. Can I do pressure flips consistently on flat? Not really. Pressure heel. I think pressure heel on flat. So nollie nose slide, nollie heel, pressure heel, and then on the second one kick flip, back tail, big spin out. Sounds rather ambitious. No. Not really catching the flip. Okay. This might take a few tries. Okay. Why am I doing these weird tricks that I never do otherwise? Nope. I feel like I wasn't paying attention, but I feel like the first ledge didn't count. And my flip trick on flat also didn't count. Wait, just a test. Nope. Yeah, pressure flip is not registering. So let's do maybe just an inward heel as our flat flip trick. Usually I'm very consistent with my inward heels. Of course now I'm not. I like some challenge. Thank you. Don't know what happened there. Why are you flipping? It's really like it makes me question myself if I don't think I'm doing a flip input. Not my best big spin. Nollie no slides, nollie heel, inward heel, tail slides, big spin out. Yeah, I mean, it's fine, I guess. Switch inward heel, which I rarely do, and it shows. It's interesting how it's so different. I'm doing, or I think I'm doing, the exact same inputs. We have to move over to Creature Park. For some object dropper tutorial stuff. Which is all the way up here. I've been to this park not a load of times, but still enough that I should know that there is this open area up here. I never knew, but it's cool though. Definitely want to try making some DIY park here at some point. Move the long mani-pad. It's hard to say if this is snapped to the ground, but it looks like it is. Okay. Oh, manual. I can't read. I thought it said move the long manual pad twice. Terrible. Okay. Continuing. Move the tall platform. Small kicker with me attached to it. Pop off the kicker, grind the ledge, pop out. A bit more to the side then. Looks like it's a bit crooked, so I'm expecting to just crash into it. Yeah. Reset rotations. Yeah, that should work. Any grind. So front nose blunt, I reckon. Nice. Note to self to not forget about this place. I like this. I mean, I like the vibe of this indoor place, but I never really like the actual park downstairs. It just doesn't really work for me for some reason. I find it very hard to do anything interesting there. But this is kind of cool, especially because it's like a corner area. Okay. Talk to NYC local. in the parking lot. Grind the ledge, trick on flat, grind the ledge, trick into the bank. In which direction? I'm assuming this way. No. Was that not a grind? Looks like it might be the other way after all. Oh no, trick on flat. Nollie hard flip. I cannot accept. Tray flip. Nollie crook. Looks kind of weird. Front tail. Nollie flip crook. I know I'm changing my tricks every other attempt. It's mostly because I don't really know what to do. Okay, switch tray. Or switch varial. Switch back tail. No. Tray. Or 3 shove. Switch tray, no. Nollie crook. Let's simplify just a bit. Nollie crook. Tray flip. Okay, varial flip will do. Front tail. .540 shove. I did not mean to do a switch flip. Do over. Okay. Tray. Front tail, no. Terrible crook. Arguably worse than the first one. Slowest back tail in the world. And switch hard flip, no. Okay, just skip this ledge. Fine. Not exactly satisfying in terms of execution, but you know. Oh. I thought I was still supposed to do something else here. Pressure flip. How do you do pressure hard flips again? No. Pressure kick flip. Okay. The opposite of a pressure flip. Grind the bike rack. Sure. It's a bit awkwardly positioned. It's very tall. Too tall, even. So let's do a back 5-0 into another back 5-0. Might have to pop into a nose grind. No. I don't think I can get the height. No flip out. Who thought that was a good idea? Okay. Next NYC logo. On this loading dock, which I recently discovered or rediscovered. It's kind of fun. Frontside grind the loading dock. So switch. Backside grind the loading dock. Nope. Glad that didn't count. Gap the loading dock. What does that mean? Just do a trick off. Or gap all the way to the curb. Would help if I could see myself. Just kind of blocking the way. Okay. Not sure if you were supposed to actually gap that far or just do a trick off. I do want to try just a few things. Such as front blunt, but better. Why did you pop out to the left, good sir? Sometimes I don't understand how the game works. Because I'm flicking my left stick to the left, to the right, I mean, in order to pop out to the right, as you'd expect. But it doesn't seem to do that. I cannot get into a proper blunt. And when I do, he pops out to the wrong side. It looks terrible. Look, I really dislike when blunts or, you know, blunts, nose blunts, tail slides, nose slides when the wheels aren't connecting. Okay, that'll do. And then front feeble. You're kind of in the way there, miss. Even though she's not physically there. See, why does he pop out to the right? I keep getting my left and right mixed up. Why does he pop out to the left? No. It just doesn't look right. One thing I wish you could do, and which sadly you can't really do, or at least I wouldn't know how you could do it, is board slides, body varial, lip slides, I guess. Not sure if that's what you would call it. Okay, I have to move on. Liberty International. Where is this? Is this the area with the Veteran Plaza? Yeah, this is Pyramid Ledges. Mark. That was cool. I don't know what that was. Very tiny wheels again. Trick down the steps, trick on flat, grind the metal box. Nope. Nollie heel. Laser. I don't know what I want to do on the box. Not a flip for sure. No, didn't count. Maybe a good thing. Just out of curiosity. You can just do straight ollies, which is a bit lame. Catching way too early. Nope. Nollie heel. Laser. Didn't do a nollie heel, but no. This is also mediocre. not to bring myself down. This is one game that only really feels good when you do exactly what you want to do. Wait, it's not here. Dane. Surprisingly successful. Get any 3 tricks down the gap. Okay. Modern ghetto birds. This will be 3 failed attempts, exactly the same. But the last one was the worst by far. It looked cool, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. Just one. What's going wrong exactly? So I can't even clear it. Double modern ghetto birds. It's a fairly simple trick on the face of it. Oh boy. What is it? Why do I always do a 360? Or a double flip? See, that's not... It's not ideal to do this over something to begin with. Don't think that was it. Yeah, kind of was. Just super sloppy. Something changed about the game. Is it because I'm doing it over something that it just doesn't work properly? Who knows? But something just feels wrong. I'm usually pretty consistent with this trick. Now it's just not coming together. Losing my mind. This is really driving me nuts. That was the cleanest one so far after like 20 or 30 attempts. exactly the same as the one I just landed. Still over-rotated. He keeps spinning. Starting to wonder if some of my advanced settings changed by themselves. I have to move on because I'll be here for the rest of the video. Okay, well, I did some of the components of a modern ghetto bird. Just have to take it. Oh, back in Philly. Philly shop, talk to Greg. Terrible. Might want to get a new board. Go to Muni, talk to Roger. Skate the jam. Okay. Let's get a new board. It's kind of fun when I see other people use all kinds of graphics that I wouldn't normally gravitate towards. They always look cool, but I have a hard time getting over my own preferences. Might have to think ahead just a bit as to which sponsor I will want. Because I do like Roger. I like Meow. And I like Suck. And I can't decide. Seriously, it's so difficult to choose a graphic. I think I know which one I want, I just can't find it anymore. Like, seriously, I cannot find it. Like a black and white stripy thing. Oh, this one. Oh. Yeah. Buy and equip. Maybe new wheels as well. So these look kind of bad. Maybe these 50s for once. Coming from 54s. No, 52. I do apologize. This is taking way too long. I like to think I'm not the only one. Yeah, these raw mids. Phew. I'm exhausted from shopping. Right. Time for the jam. I forget what this involves. Oh, it's an actual score thing. forgot this was in the game. Great start. What is my score even based on? Should I sneak in a Casper? Oh, shame. That's just unreasonable. Yeah, I don't need to see all this. Do you get points deducted for falling? Come on. Can you just land a switch flip? Can you land anything? Again, 4.0. It's just pathetic. I really hate this format. I sort of understand how it's in the game, why it's in the game. But yeah, I don't think it should be in the game. What are you doing? I don't know what to do. A 6. But still dead last. This is gonna suck. Completely goes against everything this game stands for, in my opinion. And again, we have to sit through all these cutscenes of everyone being better. Maybe I just shouldn't do any flips. Except the most simple ones I can do. said no flips. Yeah, this is the first real difficulty spike. Sad little revert. Again, 4.0. There's a good chance I won't be able to do this in this video. And there's a very good chance it will take the entire next video. Just want to know if you get points deducted for falling. Because surely this is not gonna cut it if I just do manual 180s. Okay, 8.5. I think there's something to it. If I can land like 90% of my tricks and do one manual with like a, I don't know, nollie laser or something. Something like that, and just do stuff like that for most of the time. With a grind or two. No. Okay, nice. Surely that has to count for something. 9, okay. I'm so happy right now. There will be more jams, I suspect. By the looks of it. We'll get to pick another sponsor, perhaps. Back to Philly's shop, talk to Greg, talk to Ronnie. Okay. Why to St. Andrew's Church and not to Chatham Tower skate shop? Front Smith. Smiths either look great or terrible. There's nothing in between. Okay, we are flow. Wasn't I flow before? Rep flow. Pick a sponsor. There are too many. And how do I select one? Okay, can I choose SML? Or is this... Oh, was it 30% off for all products? Or all products listed? Okay, and then we can choose between Heroin, Schlaudy, Madrid, Thank You, Zero, Suck, Sugar, or Santa Cruz. So definitely leaning towards Suck. I'm not gonna pick Schlaudy again, I reckon. But I could. So, Suck and Sugar. And then Wheels, absolutely SML, because I messed up the first wheel sponsor by picking Snot. And then choose between a security light, a plywood board, or a DIY rail. Rail, I guess, and plywood board, I guess. I've never used lights. Police fence and small slope. And sticking with Destructo trucks. Okay. Let's just do one last mission because it's kind of boring to end with sponsorship stuff. Okay, another line thing. I think, maybe not. Trick over the ledge, flip on flat. How do you get the speed for this? Frontside flip, switch tray, no. Let's do a big heel. Not a bigger heel if I can help it. Double big heel, no. Just this once, I want to do what I said I would do. Nope, bigger. Need to start up higher a bit, because I'm not getting enough speed. Or height. Okay, sloppy, but it'll do. And switch laser. Or fakey laser. Nice. Talk to Ryan. So embarrassing. Grind the ledge over the door. Yeah, easy enough. Not particularly inspired in terms of trick choice. Front tail. He did say something about side pop. It's the nollie no slide, nollie heel. Nice. And one to finish the video with. Don't really know what. Maybe crook nollie backside flip. Oh no, I think I know what I want to do. Front 180 crook. And then I'm getting my front side and back side mixed up, which is not something you say very often. That front 180 crook. Just want to do it again. Front 180 crook. Backside half cab flip. I get mixed up specifically with frontside and backside fakey tricks, because I'm sure I don't need to explain this, but this is a backside nollie 180 and this is a backside half cab, which is the opposite, of course. If you know your skating terminology and mechanics and stuff, I assume you know about this, but it took me a while to really understand how it all works. Okay, but I think that will be it for this one. I'm kind of proud I made it through that competition. Oh, I know. Just to end for real. Let's do some more of this stuff. But land it and roll away. Because I did something in the previous video that looked kind of cool on the domino, but I did it in the opposite direction than you would normally do, because I did what trick was that even? Nollie varial flip? No, varial heel Casper. That, but unsuccessful. But you should probably do it with a nollie varial flip instead of a varial heel, because then your catch into the Casper makes more sense. I think possibly I did an anti-Casper. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna roll away from this. And I can't really be bothered to keep trying. Apologies. So let's just call it here. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I am. Except when the tricks are not working out. Thank you, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.